In this video, we'll be comparing images captured with the Insta360 One RS1 360 Edition and One X2 in lower light situations. All of the images were transferred from the camera to my computer and inserted into Premiere Pro, and then I'm using the GoPro Reframe plugin to present them in this video. In this image, we can see greater detail in the bushes and in the trees on the Insta360 One RS when compared to the Insta360 One X2. And this is the same image zoomed in 200% for comparison. In this image, take a look at the poster in the background on the wall that says Corvette. It's a little bit clearer text on the Insta360 One RS when compared to the One X2. Also, I am a little bit more in focus. Also note the noise on the side of the car on the Insta360 One X2. And here are the same images, this time zoomed in 200% for comparison. And here's another comparison in my garage. Note on the Insta360 One X2 in the lower photo, we can see much more noise on the door and front of the vehicle compared to the Insta360 One RS on the top. Also, my face is clearer in the Insta360 One RS1 photo when compared to the One X2. And here are the same two images zoomed in to 200% for comparison. And in these images, we can see a little bit more detail in the trees on the Insta360 One RS 1-inch 360 edition comparatively to the One X2. Here are the same images zoomed in 200% for comparison. These are the same images that you just saw, but this time I've reframed it to point straight up at the top of this gazebo, which was an area that was in shade. It's hard to tell a difference, in my opinion, between them. It's really a toss-up. I don't think either are doing a great job in this shadow area. Here are the same images zoomed in 200% for comparison. These images were captured around sunset. The sun is setting behind the buildings. In this image, we can see the Insta360 One RS is a much more detailed image. It's clearer, looks more in focus compared to the One X2. This is especially visible in the flowers of the wall, as well as if you look at the text in the sign in the upper right corner, it is far clearer on the One RS. And here's the same images zoomed in 200%. These are the same images, but this time we're reframed in the opposite direction. Take a look at the stoplight. The text appears to be a little bit clearer to me on the Insta360 One RS 1-inch 360 edition comparatively to the One X2. And here are the same images zoomed in 200% for comparison. Again, note the sign, it's a little bit clearer on the Insta360 One RS 1-inch 360 edition. So those are some of the first photos that I captured with my Insta360 One RS 1-inch 360 edition. Overall, I'm satisfied that it does a better job at capturing photos in these lower light situations. There's a little bit less grain, and the images appear to be a little bit more in focus. There's more detail in the flowers on this image that we're looking at right now, and more detail in the plants and shrubs and trees. So overall, I'm satisfied with the camera. Is it worth the extra money compared to the price of the Insta360 One X2? That's something that you'd have to decide. Keep in mind, if you're watching this right now on your small cell phone or tablet, it might be harder to tell the differences between these two cameras. They might look fairly similar. However, if you were to view this video again on your big screen HD or 4K TV or monitor, then I think you'll notice that there's a greater difference between the two. I'll be doing some additional comparisons in video quality and in better light with these two cameras, as well as doing some comparisons of the Insta360 One RS 1-inch 360 edition against the GoPro Max and the ageless GoPro Fusion 360 camera. If you found this video helpful or informative, please give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments below whether you're planning to purchase the Insta360 One RS 1-inch 360 edition or continue using your current 360 camera. Also, let me know what your favorite 360 camera of all time is. What do you think is the go-to camera and the best value in the marketplace today?